Hello, good morning. So I am Daniela Garcia. I am a senior associate with an organization called the Food Trust. We are headquartered in Philadelphia, but I work with the community members all throughout Jersey and even in Pennsylvania. And our goal is just to increase healthy food access to the community. And we're also encouraging them to eat a little healthier when possible. Our curriculum here is called Heart Smarts, and it is 9 different lesson topics that we do. So we've already gone to lesson 5, and then we'll have a few more, and then we'll be done. And then the taste test too that goes with the lesson is different. A popular one that we had was the protein lesson. In that lesson, we had a confetti bean salsa. So we had some black beans, we had some corn, we had some picante sauce, and then we had some whole grain chips. That was very popular recipe. That one has been a very big success. We encourage a lot of the teaching is based on this My Plate right here. This was created, with the USDA, and this is just showing us what our plate should be. What I'm teaching them is definitely each of these topics, and then we just go deeper into that because each of these food groups has a certain number of portion sizes that we should be eating at each meal. Yep.
What about meals for kids?
There is a little bit of a difference. So because here of our location, I am just strictly focusing on the adults, but this method here is just the same for the kids. It's just that the portion based on their age, the portions may be a little different, but we still follow this same guide.
Now, let's talk about this guide a little bit. How does that break down?
So it breaks it down here that half of your plate should be filled with fruits and vegetables at each meal. Okay. Then we have here a quarter cup of the protein, and then we have another quarter cup of the grains. Grains is a little bit more, but then we have the dairy here to the side because again, dairy could be your milk, or it could also be like cheese or yogurt, just somewhere off to the side. The 3 cups a day, part of every meal, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Or if you don't have it in one meal, maybe you just have it for a snack, like have yogurt for a snack. So the good sources of dairy are going to be for sure your milks. And again, we encourage the lower fat of milk. But the whole milk is fine, the 2%, the 1%, or maybe if you're lactose intolerant, you might just have to go with maybe like an almond milk, or the ones that say lactate on them. Your cheeses are all good forms of calcium, and then your yogurts. Now there are some vegetables, your dark green vegetables are gonna have some calcium in there also. And then you're like fish. You need fish with bones that you can eat. For example, like sardines, you know how they have the little bones in there, you can eat them. That is going to have a lot of calcium. And your vegetables, it's good to know that all forms count. So we have fresh vegetables, frozen, they even come in a can also, and they all count because they're all good for you. We encourage a lot of the variety of the colors. We want you to have a rainbow of vegetables. So when it comes to your romaine lettuces, you could have some cabbage, some bell peppers that has the different color, radishes. Just try to remember that rainbow. The rainbow, like the carrots are another good one. Beets, yes, all. And then I guess it's just important to remember that all forms count. Yes, and the fruits is also the same like the vegetables, where all forms count. Okay, the only thing here is that we have fruit juice, right? So if you're looking at fruit juices, we want to make sure that we're choosing 100% juice. Okay, because if it's not, then you're not going to get the serving of fruit that you need. But when it comes to fruit, we should be having about 2 cups of fruit every day. And again, we want to stick with that beautiful rainbow colors with the fruits. And then your grains here, we encourage whole grains. So for it to say 100% whole grain, just because you're going to get more vitamins and the minerals with the whole grain products. So like, your whole wheat bread, your whole wheat pasta, popcorn without without all that butter and salt is a whole grain item. Oatmeal is another good one that we can be having, and that would be with your grains.
Does cereal count as a grain?
Yep. Yes, all your cereals are part of the grain group. All the pastas part of the grain group. Encourage people to have the whole grain, the 100% whole grain, just because it's easier to digest. If you go to thefoodtrust.org, on there we have an online learning hub. And inside this hub, we have more education, so deeper education, and then we have all of our cooking demonstrations on there. So here at Blessed Ministries, I come once a month, and whenever I'm in here and you see me, definitely come by and just chat with me for a little bit. And aside from that, just go to our website, thefoodtrust.org, and that's a good start, because that will show you all of our healthy corner store. It'll show you programs that we have and just all the education.